2 years. That's how long I've been doing YouTube for. Well, it's been 2 years since I've been doing it somewhat seriously. I thought it might be fun to share a little update with you, to talk about the things I've learned along the way, where I'm going from here, all that sort of thing. I can't believe it, really. 2 years ago I went to American Speedfest 11 at Brands Hatch, which was really good fun. And while I was there I thought, do you know what, I've got a smartphone, why not do a little video? So I did, and I really enjoyed the process. Filming all of the different clips throughout the weekend, editing it all together and putting it out. I loved it, it was great. It was that experience that convinced me to give it a go, to try and do it seriously, and I've been doing it ever since. It's been a bit of a roller coaster and a big learning experience. I've been to so many places now, I've met so many people, I've had amazing experiences along the way. I've had some highs, I've had some lows, and I've seen this channel grow. I went from having just a handful of subscribers. In fact, I had 6 subscribers when I was at that first American Speedfest show, and now I have 1,600 and something. So that's incredible in just 2 years. I'm currently driving to the Stars and Stripes show, which is held just outside of Manchester, so a couple of 100 miles away from where I live. And to be honest with you, a journey as long as this is something I really enjoy. Some people hate long journeys, but I actually really appreciate it. Just me, the car, the open road. The sun's just come up, it's like, what, 6:15 in the morning. I live for this. These are the experiences that make American car ownership worthwhile. Yeah, the shows are fantastic, don't get me wrong, and the people, of course, but it's the journey that really counts. It's getting there. That's part of the fun, and I live for it. Let me share some information with you about what's currently going on with this car. So you see, there's lots of stuff I don't talk about in my videos. As you may know, driving an old car means you're constantly going to be fixing things, trying to improve things, and this car is no exception. The trouble is, it's starting to bother me because there's a number of jobs that need to be done, and some of them get dealt with pretty quickly. Other things, it's not so much a priority. But the car's starting to look and feel a bit uncared for, in my opinion, and that really bothers me. Some of the things are minor. Yeah, you've got scratches here and there, things like that. The more serious mechanical problems I tend to fix straight away. But it's all the niggly little things. Like yesterday, for example, the sun visor suddenly fell off. Why that happened, I don't know. I need to look at that. My air conditioning doesn't work. We've recently had a very hot spell here in the UK, and when you don't have AC, it's hell. Again, that's another job which, yeah, wouldn't be too difficult to do. It's just not been a priority. I've got a window that's not working properly, so it can't currently be opened. So there's lots of things which I would like to do to the car, and for various reasons, not everything's getting done. Going to car shows all the time, car meets and other events, means that I don't really have much time to work on the car. It's also very expensive driving this car around the country. People assume that the fuel costs are extortionate. It's not really as bad as you might think, but it's not exactly a cheap, economical car to run. So I don't really get to spend as much time and money on this car as I would like to. So I've made a decision, I've made a big decision for 2027. I am not going to exhibit this car. I may go to some shows, I might even make a video, but I'm not going to exhibit the car. I'm not exactly taking it off the road, but I want to work on it. The weekends where I would often be away with it, I want to be at home. I want to be underneath the car. I want to be under the hood. I want to be wrenching on it, as the Americans say. I want to fix all of those issues which are bothering me. And I've had a crazy idea. I'd like to wrap the car. In a former life, I used to be involved in signs, graphics, all that sort of thing. I did a little bit of vehicle wrapping, admittedly not a lot, but I kind of know how to do it. Ideally, I would have the car professionally resprayed, but that's very expensive to do properly. So I'm thinking a wrap may be the way forward. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm thinking keep the car black. I like that look, but maybe I'll go with a satin finish rather than a high gloss, just to be a little different. I could even keep the big Phoenix graphic on the hood, but keep it gloss, so you've got that contrast between the satin black bodywork and the glossy decal. I don't know, just an idea at this point. I may try and get the wheels refurbished, do a few other little things just to improve the overall appearance of the car, because at the end of the day, I'm taking this car to shows, I'm exhibiting it, I'm encouraging people to come over and have a look, take photos. I want it to look as nice as possible. So that's my plan for 2027. Not use the car so much. I will still be taking it to various places just so it's used. I don't want it to be sat around and seizing up, but I'm not going to be using it like I am at the moment. What do you think? Put it in the comments. Am I crazy? Should I just keep using the car and enjoying it? Or is it okay to take a break? Is it okay to take some time to give the car the TLC that I think it really needs? Now, none of this means that I'm going to neglect this channel. I still want to make videos. I love it, after all. It's good fun. As I said before, I enjoy the process of filming things and editing and putting out something that's as good as I can make it. I still want to do that. It's just I won't necessarily be doing the same kind of thing. Hopefully you'll get to see the progress I'm making on the car. I have done a few videos so far of repairs. I think the last one I did was an oil change, although it did make me realise one thing. A job which shouldn't take too long takes 2 times, 3 times as long when you're trying to film it. Setting up your camera, using tripods and things like that, getting your angles correct, using a microphone, all of these things, lighting conditions, it adds time. So it's a challenge doing a how-to video. But again, I enjoy the process, and hopefully there are people out there who have watched my videos and found them helpful. And if that's the case, then it's totally worth it. So I would like to do some more. In terms of the frequency of when I put videos out, I can't honestly say how often that will be. When I started the channel, I tried to be really disciplined. I told myself I'm going to put a video out every week. At first it was every Friday evening at 6:15 p.m. That was my routine. But after a while I realised it was a lot of pressure. It's not easy to do, especially when you're doing videos the way I like to do them. Videos which take a long time to edit. It's a lot of pressure, it's a lot of hours, a lot of sleepless nights. After a while I thought, do you know what, it's okay to just relax a bit. After all, I'm not doing this professionally. It's okay to take my time and not feel so stressed. So now videos go out when they're ready, basically. They take as long as they take. Some of them I can do relatively quickly. This one, for example, it's just me talking to the camera, so it doesn't take very long to edit and put out. But if you look at some of my other videos, there's hundreds, literally hundreds of video clips which are all edited together. They're sequenced to match up with the music that I choose. It's quite a process, but one that I love. And that's kind of how things are for me. I've spoken to other content creators who say it's really not worth the effort because you spend hours and hours putting your heart and soul into creating something, you publish it on YouTube and you hardly get any views, and you think, what's the point? To be honest with you, this is not why I do it. Yes, it's great when I get lots of views, when I get lots of compliments. I had a video just over a year ago that had nearly 250,000 views. It was incredible. But these days, I don't get anywhere near those numbers, but it's really not why I do it. I do it, and this is going to sound really selfish, I do these videos for me because I love it. And let's face it, I'm not going to be able to do this forever. There will come a day when I'm going to have to stop. But when that day does happen, I don't want to look back with regrets. I don't want to look back and think, if only I'd given that a go, if only I'd tried. I want to look back and go, I had some adventures. I went all over the country. I met some fantastic people. I had some great experiences. And I've got all of these great videos I can look back and enjoy. And hey, if you watch this video and you enjoy it, that's brilliant. And I'm really, really grateful for that. But I don't get so stressed out thinking, oh, I need to do something that people are going to like. Because I get it. Not everybody likes what I do. You know? If you don't like it, that's fine. You know, there's tons of other stuff you can go and watch instead. It really doesn't bother me anymore. YouTube is a big popularity contest. There are so many creators who are fighting for your attention, but I really don't feel the pressure anymore like I used to. I'm grateful for every single one of you, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to lose sleep over whether or not I'm doing everything I can to engage with my audience. I used to obsess over the fine details of what I need to do to be successful. You hear so many voices telling you, oh, you have to, you know, your thumbnail has to be on point, your title, you have to edit in such a way. And I'm not saying I disagree with those things. I do think you do have to try your best. But at the end of the day, this is something which you should enjoy doing. And for me, that's my focus. I want to enjoy this. I do enjoy this, and I want to continue that. As time goes on, I'm sure I will grow, I will change. Hopefully, things will get better in terms of my technical ability and my style and all that sort of thing. It's funny, when I look back on some of my earlier videos, I kind of cringe because I think, oh, I wouldn't do that today. I wouldn't have framed that shot in that way, or I wouldn't have edited it like that. But I'm not going to delete those videos because it's fun to look back. It's like looking back on old childhood photos and you think, was that really the same person? It's part of our story, and my story is one which is unfolding, just as yours is. As I continue on this journey, I look forward to many more happy experiences. If you ever see me at a show or something like that, please do come over and say hello. Believe it or not, I'm super friendly. I would love to engage with you, and please do use the comment section below. I do try to reply to every single comment. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe to the channel. I'm not even going to ask you to like the video, because to be honest with you, you know how YouTube works. If you like me, I guess you'll do that stuff. You don't need me telling you to do it. Frankly, I think it's a bit insulting. That's kind of how I feel. Anyway, thank you for watching and listening to this little update. I don't really do this kind of thing very often, but I think now and again, why not? It's a bit of fun, isn't it? And it's just nice to sort of look back and look forward at the same time. So, as I always say in my videos, I'm Stuart McLachlan, but you can call me that guy in the Firebird. That's becoming a t-shirt line, isn't it? Maybe I should get some merch. What do you reckon? Take care. I look forward to seeing you in a future video.